What do we have in the way of children's programming this year?
This year, because of popular demand, we actually have a little session of from 5 to 7, sort of preceding the main part of the evening. And in that we will have Story Faces, which is a wonderful and unique kind of performance where the artist Christopher Agostino paints an entire story on the face of the participant, and it can be adults or children who sign up to do this, and he will tell legends, and the whole story is beautifully and artistically rendered in face painting, very intricate face painting, which he narrates as he does the painting. So it's a storytelling combination face painting experience. We will also have a very outstanding young artist, Christine Wagner, who will be working with children on art projects that they can make and take away with them. And there's, of course, we have to have building with Legos. So Imagination Lego will be having a table there, and all those little people that love to build all sorts of things with Legos will have their chance that night from 5 to 7. And then, of course, after that, we have a very exciting program for the rest of the evening for children. We're going to have, by popular demand, our Let's Get Wild with Rizzo's Reptiles, a live reptile show. And Dom Rizzo actually brings giant snakes and lizards and all sorts of creatures and shows them to the children and gives them a chance to touch them and handle them. He is an expert animal handler, and he has done educational programs in discovery of reptile and reptile life for many years, and he is extremely popular. On the reptile theme, we will also have Dino Man's Dinosaurs, and Dino Man is a wonderful, again, an educator with a paleontology background who comes and talks about dinosaurs, but he also has a wonderful sense of humor. He has been, I think, 7 or 8 times a featured performer at Boston's first night. We're very lucky to get him coming down from Vermont to do our first night, and he brings with him life-size inflatable dinosaurs that just, 70 feet long, 30 feet high, that just blow the audience away. And it's very entertaining and educational and interesting. On other fronts, of course, we have a wonderful illusionist, Benjamin Lippman, who does all sorts of fascinating magic tricks with humor and with circus magic incorporated into it. We have our long-term favorite, Mr. Fish, who is a very seasoned circus performer and teacher of circus performance, who will be bringing his knife throwing and bull whips this time. So if you want to volunteer, think about it carefully beforehand. And we have a very interesting program. The Chinese theater works that I mentioned, the Shadow Puppet play, is going to be one of the things that children certainly are welcome to and would understand and relate to. We're going to have as well I, Nat Love, which is a program by Rochelle Coleman where he comes in full costume and portrays from actual diaries the life and times of Nat Love, who was also known as Deadwood Dick, who was a 19th century cowboy and a friend of Bat Masterson and others of great fame, and was considered one of the best rodeo performers of his day. And it's a very interesting glimpse of another part of our history. We never necessarily think of interracial cowboys or that element of history, but his program is very rich and well developed in that, and it's based on a true person's life. So that's some of the offerings that we have for children. There'll be the Fun Festival and so forth, but I think there'll be a lot for young people or young at heart people to enjoy.
And fun mixed in with education without
Fun mixed in with education without their even knowing. Painless.
Painless, that's right. That's great, Lynn.
Right.
That's great, great.